Hey everyone, today I want to talk about another CPU mineable coin that myself and a few others from the Mining Misfits community have been playing with for a little while. And it's starting to mature a bit, it's starting to get some adoption. This is not going to be a deep dive video today, but I wanted to show it to you, show you the proof of work, the proof of stake, and the wallet for it. Now, this is called Cosanta, this coin. It's touted as being a B2B or business to business coin as it matures. Right now, it's still being developed. It is mineable. It is tradable through their own DEX. It is listed on CoinPaprika for the pricing information. There's not a lot of volume in trading yet, and the price is volatile, but these all add up to a spec mining coin, which is what we're doing today. So, we've been playing it for a month. This is the website for the coin itself, Cosanta.net. And if we take a look down here, there's a limited supply of these coins. Only 64.4 million will ever be issued, existed, minted, whatever you want to call it. Block spacing, 150 seconds. Takes 102 confirmations for coins to mature. First proof of stake block is 100,000. We actually just crossed that. I think we're at like 107,000. So staking is enabled now on the blockchain. We'll get to the 24-hour part when we get to the wallet. 64.4 million coins, and the master nodes have not come active yet. They probably won't come active for another year or two. The blockchain needs to mature more first. So let's go on down here and look at the rewards. Now, this is where it's going to flip everyone up when you're used to traditional mining. Like when a new coin comes out and you try to mine it real quick to get a lot of it early on. Cosanta is designed to keep that from happening, from a few people having a ton of coins early on. So it starts off at 0.01 COSA. I didn't start there. I started all the way down here at 0.08 COSA. I've been mining it since then. As the blockchain matures more, you can see the reward goes up. And if we scroll down here, and as of right now, also no master nodes. It's all staking. Or mining and staking. Staking kicked in right here where we're at now at 0.1 COSA for reward, and now it's proof of work and proof of stake. Continuing onward, as the block matures even further, you can see we finally get to 1 COSA, 2 COSA, and it will, at 2 COSA, that's when the master nodes kick in. So we probably have a year, I'm guessing, before master nodes are available. If we keep going down, you'll see the reward will top out at 50 COSA right here. And at this point, we're at a 60-40 split between master nodes and miners and stakers. After that, it starts going down because the mission schedule should be almost over at that point. And most of it will switch to proof of stake. You can hit the download page for the wallet, and you can either get an Electrum style wallet for either Apple, Windows, or Linux. Again, these will directly download. If you look down the blue there in the corner, this will download the respective files for each one. Or you can manually go to their GitHub page and you can see basically the exact same thing. So I have a Linux Mint VM running on one of my servers here that handles all my wallets. So if we jump over to that, and you can see it's basically an Electrum style wallet. I have a currently 30.13 COSA total, and these are payouts to me under a mining tag, but these are payouts from pool mining Cosanta. This right here is the icon when you win a proof of stake. Now, there are a few prerequisites for proof of stake to get working in the wallet, because it happens in the wallet itself. But you can see the current reward is 0.1 COSA. That's where we're at on the blockchain right now. And if you see down here, staking is enabled. This little lightning bolt is black. If it's not enabled, it will be sort of like how this pickaxe is white inside of it, and it's disabled. Now, to get proof of stake working, first off, you need to have a minimum of 1 COSA, and you have to keep the wallet open all the time. If I close this wallet, the staking part stops. You also need to have your wallet unlocked if you have the wallet encrypted. If it's not encrypted, you don't have to worry about unlocking it because it's already unlocked. So, see right now I have mine unlocked. Also, we need to, if you get a lot of small payments, like if you were mining from Cosanta.net, there's two main pools that you can mine from. You can't change the payout rate. So you get paid out in like 0.1, 0.2, 0.05 or whatever it is. And you need a single transaction saved in your wallet that's at least one COSA for staking to be enabled. And that one COSA needs to mature 24 hours before you can use it. So to make sure, see here, this is usually disabled at first. We're going to shoot up the settings, options, wallet, and then right here, enable coin control features. You got to make sure you have this part on, so this way we can get this information. Now, if you click on inputs, now you can see on my wallet the different denominations I have saved on it. I'm not sure what the heck to call these things, but basically here, you see my last two stakings, they're 0.1 and 0.1. I can't use those for staking. You need to have at least a minimum of one. The more ones you have, the better chance you have at winning at a staking reward. So if you have a bunch of these little less than one COSA rewards or payments in your wallet, you need to combine them into an amount that is over one. So what you would do, I don't have enough to do that right now, but you would click on them and you can see they're starting to add up over here. Make sure you get over one, click OK, and then you would use your own Cosanta address. You would send the money back to yourself, and that would combine them all into one transaction, and then you will have at least one COSA. Once that one COSA has been sitting for 24 hours, and you've met the other prerequisites for proof of stake, this lightning bolt should automatically turn black. And that's how the proof of stake part works. Now, for regular CPU mining, let's shoot on over to mining pool stats, and we can see there's two main pools. You got Cosanta.net, which is their official pool, and then you have our plan. There are a few other ones, but they're very small, and this one isn't even working at all right now as it is. I personally started on Cosanta.net, and I have nothing against it except for one little quip. You cannot change your minimum payout threshold, so you get a ton of those small transactions, which didn't matter before, but now with staking, it's just a lot easier to get payouts at least one COSA each. So I switched over to our plan and changed my minimum payouts to 1.1 COSA, just to be on the safe side, and that's how I get my payouts. You can see that right here. See, I got a payout from our plan 1.12, 1.11, 1.14. So once each one of these payments matures in my wallet for 24 hours, it automatically gets enabled for proof of stake. And we can see we are at block height 107.525. So we're 75.25 blocks into having proof of stake enabled as well. The hash rate has dropped down a little bit. When I first started, the whole network hash rate was only maybe like 15, 16 mega hash total. So it's definitely gone up, and my rewards have gone down. But remember, we're getting close to hitting that next milestone in rewards, so it's going to go from 0.1 to 0.2, and it will balance itself back out again in a few weeks. So not a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Now, just for comparison, I actually have 6 CPU workers total. The 6th one is this computer right here that I'm recording off of, so it's not active at the moment, otherwise it would mess up the recording. That is a 5950X, and I usually get around 130 to 150 kilohashes mining Cosanta on that. Now, if we jump over to HiveOS, you can see my first 5 CPU workers that you saw on our plan. And, CPU 1 is the 3950X. These are all 3900Xs. So let's take a look at this all the way. There we go. And you can see, yeah, right now I'm getting 120 kilohash. And actually, that's about what it gets, 120 kilohash on the 3950X, which is right here. So let's take a look at the flight sheet. Once you get your wallet address from the wallet, and again, it's sort of like any other Electrum wallet. If we just go File, Receiving Addresses, you can make as many receiving addresses as you want. Just copy one, and put it into your HiveOS wallets. So you can see Cosa coin, and it's even recognized by HiveOS. It's been around long enough that we actually have the nice little icon for it. My Cosa wallet itself. The pool is configured in the miner, and we use SRB Miner Multi for CPU mining. Now, if we go into Setup Miner Config here, so inside SRB Miner Multi, the setup, the hash algorithm should show up as Cosa. Now, originally, SRB Miner updated on HiveOS to support the Cosa algorithm, but HiveOS accidentally missed adding Cosa to this pull down, so we couldn't mine it on HiveOS. Thankfully, they responded very quickly when I sent them an email. Within 24 hours, they had enabled it, and now we can mine Cosa on HiveOS. So this should be auto-populated. The wallet's just wallet, workers, worker name, password is X. The pull server and port, since they're not really built into HiveOS yet, I just pulled this directly from our plant's configuration page, and nothing else special. If you are doing a combination of CPU and GPU mining, you'll probably want to disable GPU, so this way SRB Miner doesn't try doing CPU mining on the GPUs that you have in that computer. But this is literally only a CPU rig, so I don't have to worry about that. And the latest version. That's all there is to this flight sheet. Now, just a quick look at CoinPaprika, which does have a listing for the Cosanta coin. You can see right now it's $15.62. But it is kind of volatile, and it always defaults to 1 year. Let's get the last 30 days. And you can see it is volatile. It bounces around. I mean, it was all the way down here to $5. It's gone as high as $22 or $23 here, and it's settling right now around the $12 to $15 range. But at the same time, well, we can see the algorithm is actually a mixture of X17, Ghost, and Lyra 2. Now you can see there isn't a lot of volume, and there's only one trading exchange available for it. It's their own PirateCash DEX. There's not a lot of volume for it, but they do have a few different pairs available. Again, this is a spec mining coin, and we'll have to see if it develops into something nice. So if you made it all the way to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Come say hi down in the Mining Misfits Discord. The link will be down in the video description, and go ahead and leave a comment. Do you think this coin's going to be trash, or it might turn into something great? Who knows? I will see you on the next video.